Hey, it's JC. Welcome to Urban Life Guy, where we explore the urban lifestyle and jungle survival. We are in the jungle once again, and today we are going to build a bushcraft cook station for our base camp. Now, anytime you have a fire and you want to cook, boil water, make drinks, you realize that you always have to set your pots or your water bottles or whatever cooking appliances you have either on the ground, or you might have to find a log or something. So sometimes you might actually find maybe a fallen log and decide to build your fire near it so that you can use this as kind of a rest area. But if we are in a campsite and we're going to stay here for a while, we want to be a bit more comfortable. So I'm going to put together a cook station, something that can be basically used like almost like a kitchen counter. So the first thing we can do is look for a log, and we're going to cut off 2 slices which will form kind of the countertop surface. So we've cut down 2 of the slices. As I mentioned, these are going to form actually 2 sides of the countertop. There is going to be some counter space in between. So the next thing we're going to do is to make stands for each of these round slices. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a base, which is basically 2 pieces of wood. They're going to be crossed like that, but we're going to cut square notches so that they can fit nicely together, and we'll also put a peg in between so it's secure. For each base, we're using 2 pieces, probably just over 1 inch in diameter. And these would form the X-frame, as I mentioned. So it's going to cross over like that. So the idea is to create square notches so that they fit in. And that's what we're going to do right now. So here's the X base with the peg, and this is how it's gonna sit, just like that. So the idea is now is to take these short pieces of wood, so these act as the legs, and we're going to square lash them to each of the ends of this X frame to act as the legs for the stand. So here's the completed stand. As you can see, the legs are square lashed to that X frame, and we have that log slice which will sit right in there, and that's pretty good. So this is one. We have to complete another, and then we'll use crossbars to secure both of these stools together. In fact, this could be a design for a stool as well. We've completed 2 of those stands, as you can see, and what we've done is taken some pieces of wood, sawed them, and then split them in half. So this will form a countertop in between these 2 stands. So imagine these can be considered pot stands, and then this is a countertop for you to put, miscellaneous items. So what we need to do now is to get some crossbars, put them to connect the stands together, and there'll also be the crossbar support for the countertop. So here's the completed structure. We have lashed these crossbars to the 2 stands, so it's now one unit, and it's pretty stable as well. Now for the countertop, as you can see, the pieces are just loose, so we just put them here. Now I did measure them out, but it's still off a bit, so I had to cut off the edges just a bit so it could fit in, and it's a pretty nice secure fit. And that's basically what you want. So we're not going to lash this down anymore. I think that's just overkill. There's no need to do that. And we can actually put stuff on here. And let's just do that. Let's just take some items and see what we would do. So you could take a bottle, put that here. Okay, we are on a slope, so that's why. Let's put it this side here. It's still moving. Okay, let's go here. And let's put this here maybe. Yep. And then we have a mass tin, and then we have a cutting board. So that's basically how you can use this. So this will be placed near a fire pit or next to a fire pit, and all the food prep can be here. So after you cook or before you cook, you have your different items and you organize it. And that's basically the Bushcraft cook station. Now, have you ever built anything like this before? Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like the content in general, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.